I was just thinking that this would be a cool challenge. And then you could put it on different settings like interloper and things like that. I really like the I really like this. Liked the idea that I couldn't find a rifle. Now what do I have that's so damn heavy? The water, it's a kilogram of cloth I'm carrying around. How bad are my clothes here? What needs a quick fix? But an extra balaclava that I don't need. Because it'll be my hat that gets eaten. So I'll carry a scarf in case my hat gets eaten. Yeah, I don't need that. So that's a half a kilogram. So there's a little bit of extra clothing gone. Will I be able to find any more lantern fuel anywhere else, though? That's kind of why I'm lugging it around. But with what I'm planning, I'm going to be severely overweight. I want to go check out the ravine, you know? The wolves are back, but are the deer? Has anybody else come back? Okay. Sounds windy. So I'll grab a quick little nap here. I'm hoping that if the wind goes away, it doesn't get foggy on me because, well, I would like to see them coming at the very least, right? Thing in here? Now we've checked there. Did I drop that toolbox? I think I did drop the toolbox. Yeah. One day I'll find a rifle, hopefully. So I've got 7 arrows and 2 spares. So I've managed to lose an arrow at the cost of killing 3 wolves. Do I go? Because I want the wolf skin coat. I'm worried that the next event with the auroras and stuff is going to kind of put a bit of a damper on my plans to harvest those. Like I have to do it tonight. So got an hour more to play through on this setting, or with these guys here. I'm just going to leave the gas station like a maniac. Why pretend to be stealthy? Well, that was a really well-timed cooing and wood creaking sound. That scared me pretty well because I was not in the right place for the cooing and the creaking. They're out there stalking around. I'm still not getting cold at all, so I could just go back out onto the ice and kill. But as soon as I kill a whole bunch, there's just a whole bunch more waiting for me. So yeah, I've got to find a jack-o'-lantern that's got a lantern beside it, and as far as I can tell, staring intently at screenshots, I've seen a couple, and they tend to be kind of back over this way. Whoa, easy. Yeah, I'm just making sure that's reloaded. Okay, so yeah, see wolf sort right there. All the wolves just sorting themselves out. Now I believe just up here, yeah, you can kind of take a nice little, there's a little footpath. Because while I was running around like a maniac doing my stuff, I thought, why not grab a rope and go to the ravine? Then I thought, with these settings, there's probably a rope in the ravine. There's not a rope in the ravine. Or there wasn't for me, anyhow. Oh. So the wolves are really, really tough in this one. They got hard heads. I know because I shot one in the face and he attacked me. But he wasn't attacking me when I was drawing my bow, which I found strange. So if I remember correctly, I dropped a rope out here somewhere. I want to take a look, because if in the distance I see an orange glow of a pumpkin, I'm gonna run for it. I don't know where where they spawn in here. I think one spawns at the I think one spawns at the oh dear, Bear Creek Campground. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I've already been in here. But let's just see what I've left behind, if anything. Right, so there's the vests. Person. It's already gotten an item. I'm dropping. Well, let's see, what did I give him? I gave him a match. Sometimes I didn't always have feathers on me either, so. Okay, so there's nothing in here, and the rope has not been left behind. Because I'm pretty sure I did make sure it's safe. Look both ways before I cross the street. Pretty sure I did an inventory check in one of these cabins and ditched a rope. So yeah, I did that. What's in here? Oh yes. Not anything I need. So far I haven't gotten an infection or really a serious bite that required a bandage or anything like that. I've only been in 2 wolf fights, so I think it gets cranked up to 11 with the Aurora, though. Goes all the way to 11. All right. I have my rope. Oh, now I'm going to be walking super slow. What do I weigh? 42 kilograms. I need a pry bar. No. Really need this lantern fuel? No, I don't. What was that? I suppose that's a little better. Just in case I need to save my life. So I'm hoping there's some more flares down at the old trackmobile down there. And I'm hoping to find the staying away from that. Does this rock wall kind of push you into the... Yeah, it does kind of, doesn't it? Oh, easy. I hope that it was never a location where you could possibly find a pumpkin. Because that's the log sort. Now I've been up there and up to that trailer and such because I was in Pleasant Valley. So I went that way to go to Pleasant Valley. Yeah, I see no nice orange glow, but the thing is I can walk around in this temperature forever, sleep in a fishing hut without a fire. I made use of that first day so that I could get around in this. Now, I was expecting slightly harsher temperatures, so that's why it'd be cool if this was a challenge that they just added to the game. And you could do this over and over again on different settings, or Just make this part of it. This would be neat, that's all. We'll keep the chocolate bar thing going and everything. Where am I going? Oh, I think, okay. There's a trailer up here, and yeah, okay, good. I'm just looking around for, you know, a jack-o'-lantern. It would have been so much smarter to do this during the no animal time. But I didn't actually understand that the pumpkins were going to be that important. I was focusing on trying to find the rifle in all the places where you find the rifle. It was not turning up. And so then I thought, oh, they're not going to introduce the rifle until until the wolves come in. I'm like, makes sense. And then I found out that there's definitely a rifle. So, in all the screenshots I've seen today, they all help prove that is definitely a thing. But you gotta find the right spot.
I could make something with this.
Oh, don't do that. Alright, well that's enough of that. I guess we're gonna bunk down here for a little bit. Chocolate. He has so much food. And the complete ability to get more food. Because I guess you don't get parasites from wolf meat. So you can eat the little buggers. Well, they're trying to eat you, so you know, why not, right? There we go. We'll see. Yeah, 60 calories per hour slept. Phew. Usually there's a wolf over here, so I'm counting on all the spots that usually have a wolf to have a wolf. All right. Fine, I'll run blindly uphill then. All right, fine. Ooh, that calls for a drink. Nothing personal, fella. Yeah, so I hope there's nobody else on the way up here. Because I doubt I'm going to pull off another kill shot with a flare like that again. So I'm going to loop up and around. Because once I start getting back into there and that part of the back 40 of... well, it's actually not that big. That area. I guess I could go kind of down and around. But I'm going to go up top and then drop the rope by the rail tunnel with the wolf pelt, I guess. Oh. Great. An insane wind. I wonder if there's going to be aurora bears. Or this is going to be just you, the wolves, and an aurora, and then a blizzard, and you and the wolves. Now, people have been ended by wolves up here, but I think it was that guy that gets them. Oh, what am I doing? See, I'm always thinking that I'm gonna be frozen. Oh. I thought for sure I would have seen that fella. Jeez, that wind is obnoxious. Yeah, anyway, I keep doing things like running to the nearest structure and stuff because I'm not used to that that bar having no downward arrows. Like, it's a pleasant surprise when you look there and you see one downward arrow. Or even two. This guy hasn't been cold. Hasn't been really cold in days. So, like, good for him. Like, all right. Let's put that down. What else? Well, the aurora's coming soon. The flashlight won't do me any good until it's on. And I've never gotten the flashlight to work with an aurora because story mode happened. And I had a flare gun, so I just shot them in the face with the flare gun. And then I got a rifle. And so it didn't really matter what was going on with the wolves. I never really used the flashlight. And then, you know, all my other time is just spent on interlopers, so... So I don't know if the pumpkins are still around on day 2. I don't know. I've been to Jackrabbits, so I know there's not one like on the lawn of that place. Because they're kind of in neat locations, right? Like locations you may or may not go to in your average run, right? Like Bear Creek Campground here. Now, I've been through here, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I've just been close to it. But yeah, I definitely don't see any rifle laying on the ground with the pumpkin.
Stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, so I've been through the area. God, that wind is just so intense. Visibility's good. Wind chill is high. So yeah, I'm not sure where in Coastal Highway to look for the pumpkin, or the jack-o'-lantern, sorry, or if they disappear over time, or anything like that. Yeah, it was over where that wolf is, by that shack there, by that little cabin. I've been in a lot of places on Coastal Highway, and I never really found any of the lanterns, so. So far, no deer, just wolves. Alright. I'll have a little nap here at the, 6 hours short nap at the old, Rabbit Grove here. Of which there are no rabbits, so just the wolves have come back to town. And one of the reasons I wanted to strip down so heavily for weight-wise was if I got a Carter rifle back up this hill. I wanted to be able to do that. But that looks like that's not happening. So, instead, he's hungry. I have 1,000,000 calories. Not 1,000,000, but quite a few. So let's go see what's at the bottom of the ravine on this particular one. See, the rope is missing. In Milton, the rope is missing from the farmstead to the base to the basin, and not the rope itself. The rock that you tie it to is gone. So, all right. Well, I got 30 more minutes of this running about to do. But this is the sort of thing that, you know, like, actually, this is the one spot I never checked for the rifle. And it won't be here, but just up ahead at this rock, there's sometimes a corpse with a rifle on the lower settings than interloper. So, pilgrim or... well, I don't know where stuff actually spawns on pilgrim. But this guy will probably have rifle rounds on him if it's anything like that. Nope, he's got 2,500 calories on him. So I've got some more cured saplings back at the old dam there. I'm going to leave the cattails because that guy just gave me 2,500 calories. It's actually a pretty neat way to kind of, you know, this way they don't have to add pies. They added pumpkin pies and stuff last year, which warmed you and gave you like something like all the calories you could use for the entire event in one pie. I think I got frostbite and fell through the ice in Forlorn Muskeg and then died twice. But it wasn't like this, you know, with a kind of like a launch and a... You bet. You know, like with these 4 days of nights with the challenges and all that. It's, for me, it's really cool just because, well, I guess I've been on the no loot and no excellent conditions diet for so long that feels like I've been let loose on a cake or something. This is great. A lot of fun. Just a lot of fun to collect things, and then it was actually really neat to wander around here, even at night, when there's no animals about. That's it's just something, you know? Just something different. And I don't know, you get kind of used to the same old thing, and eventually you're like, hey. It seems like, for me, it feels like I'm tanked right out here, right? Like I'm as tough as you can possibly get, right? But I mean, I could get a nasty surprise from from one of those wolves, from an Aurora wolf or something like that, and get killed. But I hope not. Actually, you know what? I don't know. If you get killed, is it... No, jeez. I bet you it is permadeath, and then you'd lose your badge. So the smart money, I would have made 2 accounts, or started two, a male and a female, and got them both, you know, kind of kept one, you know, at least at 2 hours, and the other one, ugh. It's a lot of long dark. Not that I don't love the game, it's just, That would be a long day of playing the long dark, or long night of playing the long dark, however I would set it up, and I don't know if I got that kind of time. I mean, I just made my own jack-o'-lanterns, actually. Just carved out, what was it, tonight? Just 3 tonight? I don't know. So I've done 6 so far this year. 6 or 7 jack-o'-lanterns. And tonight was the final 3. But I can't be carving jack-o'-lanterns and playing the long dark. So, like I said, it's hard to get that kind of time together. Although if I ever, excuse me, if I ever did win a whole boatload of money, like, was it somebody in the States won over $1 billion? I can't even wrap my head around that. It's like, how do you? But, yeah, I won a lot of money. Then I could make time for the long dark. And I could pretend it was like a job, and I could just go at it for 8 hours a day. Actually, once again, what am I doing? What am I doing? Running over here like there's gonna be some sort of reason for me to warm up. Like, I don't need to warm up. Now, I'm sure there won't be a jack-o'-lantern at the bottom of the ravine, because who would do that? I don't know if Forlorn Muskeg's open or not, and I should have checked, you know, back when I had the time. But I got a weird feeling that it's not, because that Milton rope rock is gone, so you can't get into the Milton Basin. Alright. I can't get into the Milton Basin. Pretty sure some of you know how to cliff walk out of that one spot and get down there. But then I don't know if you're trapped or what. Because I haven't been to Forlorn Muskeg, so I don't know if because I know that, well, they've roped off Timberwolf, right? Or sorry, off to the rope for Timberwolf. But yeah, on my way through, I looked for that stone to make sure I could hang a rope before I bothered to get one, or before I bothered to come back with one, because certain climbing features are just plain missing, you know. Whoa. My elbow slipped off my chair there, and that almost killed me. But yeah, if certain stuff's missing, you want to check before you just, if you can. Like when Michael went all the way to Timberwolf, see, this is why I'm not checking. Alright. You eat that. You have all the food. Don't need to take the pelts. Or this guy. Alright. Well, I'm not too concerned because I've got a bedroll, I've got plenty of cloth, I've got lots of food. There's lots of food down here, actually, even if you didn't have. So I could literally just hang out by a fire here and just dawdle around and wait out the time. Wait out the aurora while I'm in the ravine, wait out the blizzards while I'm in the ravine. But I don't think that's gonna happen because I'd rather not. Just wait stuff out. Alright, well it's getting a little dark. My nice starry night is kinda taking off on me here. Oh, I'm not gonna give him the balaclava. Yeah, he's pretty tired after that rope climb. Usually after a incredibly traumatic experience, I'm pretty tired too. And that's exactly how I would see that rope climb. It's just basically trauma. That's so terrifying. I yeah. I don't even want to think about myself attempting that. That's crazy.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Well, you know what you needs? Some light. Alright, so we have a second gun. And some more flares to go with the flare pistol we already have. Oh, look at this. The candy bar. There's a shooting guide, but let's face it, I'm never going to be that good with a rifle. About 3 days to learn how to be awesome with the rifle.
What have we here?
We have nothing we're going to pick up, actually. So that's a bunch of calories, a flare, good times. Sorry, some flares for my flare gun, not an actual flare itself. I think I'll just make a tea because it's the, you know, it's nice and it's campfire-y, I guess. And so I was at the campfire and I had myself a tea. Oh, easy, 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 easy. Hey, bud. Yeah, there was used to be rabbits. There were. No wonder the wolves are all being jerks. They're starving. Oh wow. 2.4. There we go. Oh yeah, I gotta sharpen that hatchet. When you pound the hatchet into a wolf's face, it gets a little bit used up. Guess we could just do it all with the knife.
Something's making me feel tired.
Yeah. Is it the blizzard like winds? That's what's making you tired. And this is why I love the hatchet right here. Things like this. Kidding? You're about to just pick up like 8 hours worth of fire here. Tell you, not a problem. We're down here in the old cave. So cardboard matches with a book and some accelerant. Works every time, apparently.
That should help warm things up.
It should. Can't put. I have too much fur on that fire. That's pretty good. Now, how bad is it? Now, I can't climb out of here quite yet. So, let's, well, I should actually walk this over here. There we go. I'm gonna drop this guy and these two. Back over here. I think actually there will be a third one, yeah. Easy. $57. Just eating something other than chocolate, I think, for the guy, you know, just try out that lifestyle. What do you have to drink here? Many things. You're gonna drink water. Alright. Good, we got some terrible lighting conditions. Now, if I really want to, I could just do a stem at the bottom and just ensure I get up, but you know, you get up in the one-shot deal sort of thing, but that's not really necessary. I do have a collection, quite a collection of stems. Alright, 9 more minutes on this and I get the double down achievement in 2 days. Oh. Yeah, I don't see the rifle as a super big deal. I don't mind hunting wolves with arrows or shooting them with flares. But I'm hoping I can get the coat going tomorrow. Get that at least going so that during the blizzard times I've got something to do, make, and maybe make some stuff, make some coats, go fishing, make my coats, kind of thing, back and forth, a little bit of that. See if the nighttime fish taste any better. Of course, I'll be resting at the platform. Anyway, I'm going to see up at the other cave here. When I finally get there, we'll continue on from there and get into the dam. So, I'll see you in a couple minutes when I'm done with that, and we're in there. Unless, of course, something interesting happens, but I'm not gonna probably tangle with too much. But yeah, we'll see you there. See you up at the dam. Now with these guts on me that I got from the deer at the bottom of the ravine, I might attract some attention that I don't want. And he is getting tired. Hopefully I'm home free. Now I've left that other deer out here for something else to do while I'm passing time. I can do that tomorrow. I believe there's a deer out here, right? Somewhere in this rubbish. Yes. Haven't even looked to see how much is there. Not really a concern of mine though. I don't... It's not the food that I care about. Food's not that big of an issue for me. Well, here I am back at the dam. Oh, that's right. I have 2 cured gut on me. So we've got that, those 2, and that. That's to make another bow if I need one. How is my bow doing after all that shooting at wolves? 78%. It's still doing okay. Still doing okay. But I do want to get these arrows done up, so. God, it's nice that they let us do the crafting in the dark. It's just that, you know, things go a lot slower if you have to use fuel every time. Whoa, jeez! Well, that's bad received. That's what happened there. Yep. So I've gone through 4 hours of darkness of the 4 days. Like that was a pretty good one. That one got me, I gotta say. That one got me pretty good. Like the game's not super jump scary. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't do a lot of there are jump scares in it. There, you know, you're walking along thinking about something else and all of a sudden you get that bark and you just kind of flip out for a second. Well, I hope that I hope that Forlorn Muskeg is there. Oh, it's one of these, is it? Difficult to place your bedroll. Alright. Well, we'll see you next time. It'll be Aurora time, I guess. Till then, keep surviving. And yeah, we'll have to go out and see what the demon wolves are like. They're gonna make it all the way across Mystery Lake now. It's a long walk, actually. Well, it is, and it isn't at the same time, kind of thing. I want to check the rope off of Mystery Lake. I haven't been to the overlook or the area with the rope. The overlook just to see what's up there, and the area with the rope that's off of Mystery Lake there. Is it western access or eastern access? Anyway, it's the area by the trail there. You go up. Sometimes there's the prepper's cache with the medical supplies in it. So I'd like to go see if that's there. And still hoping to find a pumpkin, a glow-in-the-dark pumpkin. Because journal says wolves have returned. The day is complete. Watch out. Yes, indeed. 2 on ice fishing, 2 on archery, 2 on mending. Nice. 19 days in all the darkness. So yeah, that's my plan, is to get across Mystery Lake, I think, is what I'm going to do. But to keep this video short, I'm going to probably end it here. And we'll catch up when the aurora's in full swing. Unless, of course, I find something neat, I'll record that and put it in the video, but fully rested? Alright. Yeah, unless I find something really interesting, we'll just leave it at that. Because I started out here and started walking around, so you can see the red eyes, but I'm not going anywhere in this anyhow, so alright. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep surviving. We'll see you next time.